we're going to play Test Your Knowledge of Associations. What's our game called? Our game is called the Lemming game. Does anybody know what that little critter a lemming is? Does anybody know what a lemming is or what's unique about it? Well, it's a good thing I have a degree in wildlife management because I can share this fact with you. Our lemmings here, they're just like, a little hamster or a little guinea pig, but they're not. They're their own species. They are wild, and they have something that's very unique. Once in a while, when their populations begin to boom and there's more lemmings than the land can support, they go on a march. Scientists don't really know why, but they go on a march, and one lemming will begin marching towards a cliff. And then lots of lemmings will join them just because those one leaders are going towards the cliff. And next thing you know, a whole bunch of lemmings fall off a cliff because one lemming decided to walk that way. They all decided to walk that way. Okay, so this is the lemming game. Why are we saying that? Well, guess what? We are going to ask you some questions, and then you are going to be allowed to move yourself to a breakout room to the correct answer. Now, are you going to be a lemming and just follow everybody else, or are you going to solve the question and go where you think the correct answer is? Now, wait a minute, because Mr. Namiga or myself will also be going to an answer breakout room, but will it be the correct one? Will you be a lemming and just follow along? Or are you going to figure out what the correct answer is and go your own way? Now, others may join you, but what are you going to do? So that's why we call it the lemming game. Are you going to follow everybody just because they're going there? Or will you solve it? Well, what do you think, Mr. Namiga? 100 points if they get a correct answer. Do you think that's fair?
I think that's absolutely fair. So when you guys get to your breakout room, you're going to see this. It's a door. And, well, if you pick the right answer, there's, well, I tell you what, there's a 100-point prize that's keeping you from falling off the edge. That prize is going to say, yeah, you got it. Now, if you get to the wrong room, well, I tell you what, that prize is just not going to be there. And so, well, there you go. Right over the edge. But no worries, everybody gets to come back for round number 2, and we'll have another question. So we're going to put a minute on the board for each one of the questions. We're going to stay silent during that time, and we want everybody to move themselves to a breakout room during that time. So we should have nobody left in the main room by the time that timer goes off. And then Mr. Carr is going to go to the right room and reveal the answer. All right, any questions before we get going? Otherwise, we'll get to our first question here. And Mr. Carr, I'll go ahead and do the timer if you want to be the one who awards the prizes. Oh, you don't guess the room. You check out what the question is and go to the right answer room.
All right, I've turned the chat off. Everything's off, so no helping each other, or you go your own direction. Here's question number 1. Is this graph we've drawn here, is it A, no association, B, positive linear, is it positive non? You go to the breakout room with the same letter that you think is the correct answer. So if you think it's A, go to room A. If you think it's D, go to room D. If you think it's room C, so forth and so on. Once that minute's up, we'll go ahead and lock the breakout rooms, and we will go to the correct answer. All right, everybody. Have fun. And don't worry about being wrong. It's all about learning. Take a chance. Look at all of them go. This is where the lemming part comes in. Do you go to your own answer, or do you go where someone else is? What do you think? This is the question. If you're just joining us, we're going to play the lemming game in 3, 2, 1. Okay, go to your place. Locking the rooms in 3, 2, 1. Boom. All right, we'll be back. We'll check out the correct answer. Where will I go?